So can I just get you to introduce yourself, please?
Sure. Hello, my name's Catherine HASSALL and I'm working as the directorial consultant on Richard III. With a production of this size, directorial consultant generally means that I'm all in and operating very much as director alongside Doug, and especially at this point in the process, it's very much about working the floor and bringing all the different elements together.
Yeah, you're good.
And we say so, and we know so, and a vicious young man, yes, sure will sing. Oh, a vicious young man. Oh, drop him down with a long one.
Just on a diagonal. Turn your chest to face me. Everyone line up behind Cos. And Cosy, can you just set that just easy, one side to the other. No, not back and forward, side to side. And everybody try and fall in with Cos. All right. So when we get to the end of the song, that's where everyone is. Okay, stop. That side. That side. Well, whatever, just let's get everyone doing the same thing. Stop down. Stop down.
So in this role, I get to really do my favourite work in the theatre, which is to establish the way the scene is going to unfold, how it looks, movement on the stage, choreography, characterisation, physicalisation of the characters as well as how they speak. So I really get to do all the things that I love, which is to bring the characters and the text to life on the floor.
And that's something you've got a lot of experience in doing, is it?
Sure. Yeah, I've been working in the theatre for a long time now, decades.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it's pretty much my happy place to be.
Yeah. And have you always worked up here or in this local region? Or?
I've been in Cairns for 15 years now. My youngest was born here, just nearby the tanks, and we've been working with the theatre community in Cairns for that whole time. And about 13 years ago we established a company here, the Centre for Australasian Theatre, which is an intercultural performance company, and we work very much interdisciplinary and devised work, so not script based. So Shakespeare's always fun because it's easy in one way, which is there's already a script. So creating a work from scratch is a longer process, and by having a script already there, even though there's been a lot of work to modify that script and chunk it down from its enormity into something that's handleable, it still means that people can come in and it's already established and they can roll with it. Yeah, this is the whirlpools afterwards. Yeah, the whirlpools afterwards. So I don't really know. Richmond will come in with Stanley and Christopher.
Yep. So just all maybe. Yep.
And
So 3 people.
I would let them
Go
come
first.
on.
Yep.
Maybe you just come in during his speech. Hopefully, if the wheels aren't noisy.
Noisy. Okay.
Yeah.
So
So you
let's
just kind of try. We'll try that you come in.
Yeah.
Come in here. So
Here.
they walk on. So then we establish that they're kind of on land, and that the ship's going to come and pick them up.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I love this community. I've been working with tropical arts since 2011, and so pretty much a year or so after we first arrived here, the whole family worked in Measure for Measure. And Cosmo, who's in the show at the moment, and he's 15, he was a baby, and one of the other cast members' wives, another long-standing tropical arts member, his wife, would wheel Cosy around while I was performing. And then after a couple of years, I came in more as a director or choreographer. And yeah, so a long history. And in this show, both of my children, who are young people now, 15 and 20, are involved in the show. And there's a lot of people who've grown up in tropical arts. Lily, who plays Richard III, she is a peer of Maya, my eldest. So they've been working together and grown up through tropical arts. So it's a pretty fabulous community and platform for development for artists of all kinds.
And when I was interviewing Maya, she was saying, Maya.
Maya. Mm.
She was saying that she was with Lily in Midsummer Night's Dream, was it, I think?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think they were in Midsummer Night's Dream
Dream,
together,
yeah,
and
yeah.
also Romeo and Juliet.
Yes.
Romeo. And two old slaves.
So many guest inviters are here, Richard. Go find me 20 cunning cooks.
You shall have none, Ilsa.
Yeah.
Where, and of course Lily's mum
Yeah.
is so central to the processes and working, and Maya's dad, he played Bottom in Midsummer Night's Dream and the Friar in Romeo and Juliet. So yeah, there's a lot of
Long history.
a lot of history there.
And so now with Richard III, so Richard III is it's actually one of the Shakespeare's histories. So what have you guys done with it?
Yes, it's a history, which means that it has tragic elements and comic elements. Actually, it's becoming more and more comical, but also trying to really bring out the other emotional qualities too. We have a corpse, couple of corpses in one of the scenes, and some bundled Hessian cloth in a bit of white fabric, and that had just looked like that to me. Oh, that's the corpse prop. And then last night when I was looking, reading in the news, I saw, bang, an image from Iran of somebody holding a body that was wrapped in a white sheet that was tied with a rope. So suddenly that was the realisation that we're dealing also with serious emotional content when we have these deaths.
These fatal moments. Cursed the blood that let this blood from hence. If ever he hath wife, let her be made as miserable by the death of him, as I am made by my poor lord and thee, oppress you, while I lament Edward's corpse. Stay, you the bearded corpses, and set them down. What black magician conjures up these fiends? Villains, I'll make a corpse of him that disobeys. Quartermaster, I be made as miserable by the death of him as I am made by my poor Lord and thee. Rest you, while I lament Edward's corpse. Stay, you better corpses, and set them down. What black magician conjures up this feat? Villains, I'll make a corpse of him that disobeys. Stand back, let the bodies pass. Mad dog, stand when I command, or I'll strike thee and spurn upon thee beggar for thy boldness. What? Are you all afraid? Alas, I blame you not, for mortal eyes cannot endure the devil.
And the fighting and the battles. So for me, it's about how to try and have that kind of range of some of the solemnity and actual deeper emotional feelings, as well as great fun and quite a lot of comedy. So
You take centre stage. So maybe you don't go and push, but if you get her to walk, so you just gotta energetically get her to come. I'll go that way.
Yeah.
That'll be an exit.
Okay.
So we go through the exit.
Alrighty.
Yeah, so it's moving in and out that way.
Okay. Good. Alright. Happy, dog? Yeah. Okay. Here to go. Okay, sure. Step down.
Walk this fine timber, see the bones of flow.
So how do you do that? Is that an example? What's one trick or something that you can do to do that kind of thing?
sure. Well, we do quite a bit of work, more abstract theatrical exercises where people really work with physicalizing different emotions or finding emotional range. That's really all we can do. All we can do is keep trying to give actors access to those deeper emotional points and point out the comedy that's happening at the same time. So
Yeah.
it's really just about keep hitting those different tones and then play them all as one piece of music.
And then slowly you're going to pass through each other. We're just kind of sliding in a loud. And we might get another one in, another pass. Again, but keep, you're going to keep.
Are we supposed to pause in the middle?
Yes, you can pause in the middle. Yeah. Yep. Yes, thanks. You put stop together. And now you're going to cross over. And I'm going to assume the song will start.
Yeah. I've looked at a little bit of and did a little bit of filming of your arranging things, and you seem to be, I don't know enough about it, but you seem to be really concentrating on how people interact in space. So how does that work in your mind? Yeah.
We've got a really interesting staging set up here. We're almost in the round.
Yeah.
So it's quite a complex space to play. You need to satisfy audience on many directions, which of course is quite Shakespearean traditionally. And spatial intelligence is primary for an actor. Often in theatre people talk about blocking. I'm not really into blocking because I don't understand why anyone would be blocking anybody in the theatre, because we're really looking for flow. So it's interesting to, especially with experienced actors, it becomes second nature to know where to place yourself in space. But I still believe that developing that spatial awareness, even in people who are less experienced, by not just telling them where to go, but by encouraging them to have an awareness of where their audience are, where the other actors are, and focusing on relationship between the players and relationship with the audience.
For you may partly see how far I am from the desire thereof.
Now, take your time, look at the audience in the eye, each bank slowly. Here's the musical intro. No, when the pirate sing.
Come all you since you will buckle fortune on my back, I must have patience to endure the load. For you may partly see how far I am from the desire thereof.
Yeah.
And I've seen you doing things which is like where people are actually responding to each other across the distance as well. Like one person will be here and then the people will be responding even though there's a distance between them, and even some of the fight scenes look pretty amazing.
Yeah, we've had to do that. It's a very big playing space, and so sometimes performers, actors who haven't had a lot of experience tend to cluster up, and they want to get in close to the person that they're speaking about, which is more naturally how we interact in everyday life. So at the moment I'm continuously expanding the space between performers so that, one, it supports their projection so that they're forced to speak across a larger distance, which means they're going to project more, and it just opens the space out to satisfy more audience as well.
Stop. Now, push it back. Push it in, Adam. Back. By your patience, the king of the pirates hath straightly charged to the contrary.
The king?
Slowly.
Why, who's that?
I cry you mercy. I mean the quartermaster.
That Finland title does not exist. Has he set bounds betwixt the other crew and me? Who should keep you from?
I am the captain mother.
I am quartermaster's betrothed. Then bring me to their sides. I'll bear thy blame and take thy office from thee on my peril.
Sally, push it all the way over
No, madam, no.
here. Over here, push it.
I may not leave it so. I am bound by oath, and therefore, pardon me.
No, you're shocked. I'm shocked.
We'll enter all together.
Just going like,
Right well, dear madam. By your patience, the king of the pirates hath straitly charged to the contrary.
The king? Why is that?
I cry you mercy, I mean the quartermaster.
That kingly title does not exist. Hath he set bounds betwixt the other crew and me? Who should keep me from them?
I am the captain mother.
Well, I am quartermaster's betrothed. Then bring me to their sights. I'll bear thy blame and take thy office from thee on my peril.
No, madam, no. I may not leave it so. I am bound by oath, and therefore, pardon me.
And so now with you're getting very close to your dress rehearsals and stuff like that. Do you see something merging out of all what seems like chaos?
Sure. I mean, I've said a couple of times lately, everybody needs to remember that we are at sea in a storm, and there's a lot of fighting going on. And so it's good to remember that, art, life mirrors art, art mirrors life. And so we need to try and stay calm because it's very stormy, it's very chaotic. That's really where we're totally at sea right at the moment.
Countrymen, deckhands, hear me through the howl of the sea. We have sailed into troubled waters and we can defeat this demon scourge that rides the waves and stalks us and is within a kraken's breath of defeat.
But it does come together, and there's a few tricks of the trade that can still be applied to try and really drive it home, which is what we're at right now. Yeah. There's a lot of elements. It's quite an ambitious work. We have boats on wheels, we have small boat props, we have a multitude of costumes. People are playing multiple roles. There's music. We have a fantastic maestro, and he plays through the whole thing. But we have shanties, we have dancers. There's a lot happening. We have a diverse range in the cast of ages, of styles, of abilities. It's very diverse. So there's a lot going on. And I think we're going to have a fabulous show. It's going to be an extravaganza.
I went over and did a filming of the ARC Disability Mob rehearsal. So you're also integrating that into the whole play as well.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, which is delightful. ARC have been involved for many years. I'm not sure how long, but maybe from the beginning or shortly after the beginning of tropical art. So it's a very valued aspect of the company's work because there's something very heartfelt that starts arising when people are working on that level of inclusivity and allowance and honouring of people. So yeah, that's a beautiful component that makes a difference to the whole feeling of the work.
Interviewed Darren, who sees himself as an actor, who's been coming along to the tropical arts performances since the beginning, along with Troy and stuff there. So it was really amazing to see how much they are into drama over there.
Yeah, that's right. It's lovely that over the years, some of the members of ARC have become more involved in the other parts of the plays. So some ARC members will do a scene, or in the past there's been more scenes, but some specific actors have really become more and more involved with the the other part of the ensemble, the larger ensemble. So that's pretty lovely too.
Yeah. So I should ask you now, just nigh on your opening night and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Are you feeling nervous?
Yes, there's quite a bit of work to do right now.
Yeah.
There is a lot of work to do.
Yeah. And are you used to this kind of nervousness?
Sure.
This kind of pressure?
Yeah, sure.
That's ordinary, is it? It's a normal thing, is it?
Yes, it's normal.
Okay. And as a sum up, would would you recommend this kind of theatre to other people if anyone was interested? Because I noticed that you've got actors and stuff who may not have had previous acting experience and stuff, but they're still included. Would you recommend this kind of theatre to people?
As an audience or as participants?
As participants.
As
yeah,
participants?
Yeah, in future, yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, absolutely. It's a wonderful process.
Yeah.
There's some very experienced creatives involved in the process, actors and, set, music, people who really have a lot of experience. So there's a lot of hands-on experiential learning available to people who want to get involved in the work.
And you really get a good sense of it all.
Yeah, and I certainly recommend it to audiences because there's so much going on.
Yeah.
And so even if you can't really fully follow the Shakespearean lines, it's easy to kind of figure out what's happening or be taken along by something. You can enjoy something that's happening with the costumes, with the lights, with the sound, the music, and physicalisation and the choreographies and something for everyone in it.
That's what a few people have said in their interviews. That I'll ask about the fact that it's Shakespearean, and they said it's also physical theatre at the same time.
Yes.
And so you can still really get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're okay, I'll do a follow-up interview afterwards.
Yes.
And we'll see. How it all pulls on.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.